What a fantastic drive, and welcome to the Hawkesbury River. This place is just amazing. I've only been lucky enough to fish it once before, and the target species today is the mulloway, also known as a jewfish. Now jewfish, they don't come easy. In fact, there's an old saying that every pound of jewfish you catch, you need to spend at least 1 hour fishing for them. And I'm telling you, I've done those hard yards before. They are a fish well worth catching. I'm just taking the safety straps off, then I'll lift the motor up, and we are about to go out and enjoy a really hot session. Well, I'm hoping it's a hot session on these magnificent Hawkesbury River mulloway. I've actually got a houseboat set up, and the bloke I'm fishing with, Wayne, he's an absolute star. Wayne knows all there is to know about mulloway, and it just comes down to, at the end of the day, put in the hours. Hope luck is on your side. I want to show you one of these silver beasts because they are a very, very special fish. And the good news, I'm told my accommodation is just 3 minutes away. Home sweet home. How good does this look? The Don Bradman. Well, I've unpacked the gear. I can smell the roast cooking. This is Wayne Mulloway Annetts. Now, Wayne, why do they call you Mulloway?
I like catching mulloway, Paul.
Cheers to that. Now, we've actually fished before and done very, very well, but we thought it was time. We brought you along for a cracker ride. So tonight, not fishing?
No.
First thing in the morning?
Definitely.
So what's the deal with these mulloway? Is it so tidal that you can actually predict the time frame when they're going to bite?
I reckon with these tides, Paul, we'll smack it.
I love when the plan comes together.
All right, we've got a couple of nice fresh yellowtail. We're just going to butterfly him. Nice sharp knife, straight up the backbone. Flip it over. All right, pull out the backbone. You've got a beautiful gear bait.
Yes, yes. No,
That's you, that's you.
no, you go, go, go.
We're on, mate.
Oh! Didn't he eat that? Now, Wayne,
Yes, mate.
would this be the time that we say we made a good decision in staying?
Definitely a good decision, mate.
What was the conversation we had about 3 minutes ago?
Should we move?
Or should we stay? How's that for a take? Oh,
That's due, mate.
Waynus. What fish would this be, my friend?
All my money's on a nice, maybe 15 kilo due, mate.
He's even putting the size in. I like that. Now, we've had a lot of action this morning, like lots of little fish going whack, 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 whack. And you said you'd see the tap and he'd go. Didn't he go?
He went, mate.
Oh, that is a good feeling. That is some big head shakes here, mate.
Yeah, mate.
Big head shakes. Now we'll leave the other lines out, do we? Just work around?
Yeah, we'll work around. If something's a drama, we'll bring one or two in, but we'll see how we're going.
So how many days mulloway fishing do you reckon you've done on the Hawkesbury?
Yeah, too many, mate.
Too many?
Too many.
Your friends actually call you Mulloway, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Is it true some of them don't actually know your real name?
Some don't even know my real name.
And what is it about Mulloway? Because you got the Mulloway tattoo on the arm, you love Mulloway. Why Mulloway, mate?
Oh, they're just an elusive fish. And, you know, everyone wants to catch a Jew, you know? Not everyone go out and catch marlin, but anyone come out here and take the time and you can catch Jew. You can do it.
Oh, there's some power there. There's the head shakes.
That is definitely a Jew, mate.
They say the early bird gets the worm.
And you didn't want to get out of bed this morning, Paul.
Oh, I always want to get out of bed when this is on offer. He's going to pop up any second here. He's right under the boat.
Here he is.
There he is. Oh, I'm gonna have a lot. Oh, look at that.
There's about 13, 12, 13.
He's a beautiful fish. Look at the colours on that. Wayne, we did it.
We did it, mate.
That is so wrong. That is a magnificent mulloway. Look at the colours. Just leave it up there. Drop that net down. Look at the colours on that fish there. Look at that mother of pearl through the head.
Look at that nice hook placement.
Hook placement's gold. We'll get this fish out of the net and then we will celebrate. Without any further ado, we did it. So this is the fish you live for, mate?
That's a beautiful fish, mate.
The king of the river. I have dreamt of these fish. Every time I drive over a bridge on the Hawkesbury or any river, I dream that there's fish like this in it. Do you reckon people understand that there's predators like this in these estuary systems?
Mate, and people don't believe it, you know, and they come a lot bigger than this too, so.
That is just so cool. Look at those beautiful silver dots down the lateral line. That's what indicates that this is a Mulloway or a Jewfish. Tell me, Mulloway, Jewfish, how does that all work?
Oh, that's a school Jew. He's maybe about 10, 12 kilo. So, you know, maybe 20 on, I call him Mulloway. So he's a nice school Jew.
Doesn't matter what you call him. I'm here to tell you, this is absolutely amazing. We are literally 1 hour from Sydney CBD, and this is very, very special. Look at that for a beast that's going back in the river. I just can't believe how special these things are. There you go, mate. Get his head in the current. Bit of a swim. Really important, if you're going to put these fish back, look after them. I've actually swum this in the net as well. His pectoral fins are moving. He's going to go. Off you go, my friend, and thank you for the experience. That is just absolutely amazing. So Wayne, we've caught a fish. What now?
Time for a bacon egg roll, Paul.
Oh, never have I heard such sweet words. Are you cooking or me?
I'll cook, mate. You caught the fish.
I might marry this bloke. He's unbelievable. Well, I love Mulloway, but I also love the smell of bacon in the morning. Wayne, that is just going to be so sensational. Now, how many years have you been fishing the Hawkesbury from Mulloway?
I've been fishing, yeah, over 20 years.
Tell me about the biggest Mulloway ever.
Actually, the biggest one was maybe 2 years ago. Actually fishing with my son, 38 kilo. So yeah, it was a pretty good fish. Metre 55, metre 60 nearly.
That is a big fish.
Yeah.
And what about the biggest fish you've heard of? Any of your mates caught some absolute stonkers?
Yeah, mate's got one maybe 41 kilo.
41
Kilo, yeah.
Now I assume that was back in the day.
That was maybe about 15 years ago, but we're still trying to beat it.
So obviously you've had days where you've gone out and never caught fish. It happens to all of us.
Yep.
Tell me about a stellar day. Have you had a day where it's just like, oh my goodness me, Mulloway, Mulloway, Mulloway?
Yeah, we got 5 due in about 2.5 hours, ranging from 12 kilo to 25 kilo. So that was a day I'd like to get one of them a year.
Yeah, it'd be nice when those stellar days. And I assume, like we did this morning, you released a lot of your fish?
Yeah, try to release them.
If there's more in the river, big chance I might catch them. So we just anchored up in 9.8 metres of water behind Lion Island. This is where we collect our bait. If we can get some fresh baits, we're a much better chance of catching jewfish on the next tide. Look at that. And that is a yellow-tailed scad, also known as a yakka. Depends what part of the world you come from.
One little one.
The rig we're using on these yakkas today is called a bait jig. You see lots of little hooks, lumo bead, bit of orange cord on the front and a flasher. We top it with a bit of pilly, drop it down, they cannot help themselves. Oh, of all the things you catch, that is very close to a legal size brim on a bait jig. I'll take that. There's 3 and a couple fell off. Got him. He's got him.
Little Jew.
Little Jew, you reckon?
Yeah, tiny.
Well, you reckon he's just playing with the bait?
Yeah.
That rod was going absolutely ballistic, mate.
I knew you must have been getting close to that orc, because...
So you do get a few small Jews?
Oh yeah, there's definitely a little Jewy, or it's a flatty. It's a big flatty or a Jew.
So what sort of bycatch do you get big flathead wise?
Yeah.
Big ones?
Yeah, big ones.
It's going down again.
Flatty, is it?
Oh, it's a nice flatty. Look at that. Oh, get the net. Oh, bring him
Paulie.
up. Bring him up. I'm just going to tail him first, okay? So bring him up and I'll put this behind him. Lift him a bit higher. And now let him back. And straight in. That is what I call bycatch. Oh. That is one stonker flathead. Look at that. And seriously, that's bycatch, is it?
That's bycatch, yeah. That's a bonus of catching with these big baits.
Yep. Well, Wayne, I think there's about 47 species of flathead in Australia. I'm assuming that's a dusky?
Yeah, it looks like a dusky, Paul.
How long is he?
Oh, he's about 70 centimetres.
That is a big big flathead, and to think this is literally just something we caught while we're fishing for something else. I assume the river here is full of them.
Yeah, full of them. Yeah, we get a lot bigger than this, Paul.
Yep. Well, at that size, he would eat pretty good, wouldn't he?
Yeah, nice.
In the next 20 seconds, I'm going to decide whether it's dinner or release. If you don't see him swim away, you know I chose a little bit of butter on the barbecue. I'll stop it. I think I just decided. This fast water jewfish rig is pretty complex, but at the same, not too bad to actually tie. I've got an easy rig here. I take the clip off the bottom of the easy rig, run a bit of 15-pound mono down to my sinker. That way, if the sinker gets snagged up, that breaks and I don't lose my whole rig. That's a sliding sinker to an Opti-Out rolling swivel. Really important, use a good quality swivel. Then 60-pound instinct leader. That runs all the way down to a VMC 7118 live bait 10-0 hook. Absolutely solid. And I literally just pinned it through the back of one of these Hawkesbury squid. It's sitting there. The reason I pin it, it gives fantastic bait presentation. Oh, yep. This rod just went whack, 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 and then absolutely screamed. The rod next to it as well. I'll try and bring it around this side. I think it might be on that one, mate. We'll just pass you that one. Over this side. I don't think it's as big as the fish we got this morning, but how's the take? Absolutely. Oh, it's doing a bit of a shuffle there. He's come under the boat, which is perfect. We might just get that rod and pass it back here so it's over the top now. And we've been getting a lot of bycatch, haven't we?
Oh, it's been hectic.
It literally has been tap, 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 whack, getting massive fish. You lost a fish just before too?
Yep.
Now this fish is hanging under the boat, mate.
Yeah, the Jews, once they get close to the boat, they dive.
And they just hang down, head down. How's those head shakes, mate?
Oh, mate. You know when you got the Jew on?
Oh yeah, look, he's actually swimming into the current. Okay, I'm gonna see him any second. Oh yeah, solid fish. I just saw a massive tail. Oh, look at that. And if you want to get excited, here, look at that for a beautiful fish in the current. You want to get excited, get to the Hawkesbury and catch yourself a slab of silver. Man, that deserves a cuddle. Oh!
Beautiful.
This is so awesome. That rod again, it just went whack, whack. The rod next to it bounced. That is an incredible fish by any standard. Come and have a closer look. So we've measured this fish at 95 centimetres. We're going to put a tag in there. So we go under that scale and just push that in. You see that little tag sits in his shoulder. If anyone else catches this fish, they'll be able to ring New South Wales Fisheries, give them the tag number. They'll actually be able to see how far the fish has travelled, weighing how much it's grown, etc. Great bit of evidence there for future fishing.
Well, we did see one caught in the Hawkesbury, and they caught in the Gold Coast 6 months later.
There you go. So these fish do move. I'm going to pick it up and release it. Mate, I just can't believe how special these fish are. Those colours, they are just so awesome, and they've got such a unique smell.
Beautiful.
Fish don't smell bad. This one smells like Hawkesbury roses. So this fish is going back. Do they weigh, don't they, Wayne?
Yeah.
Oh. Now, important with a big fish. Oh,
Ease away.
look at that go. He's got his little aerial up and off he goes. Hey, go back to the bottom, mate.
Yeah, he'll kick.
He's still going. I wish it was a sat tag. He'd be receiving some information as we speak. He's just cruising along. That is a very, very special sight.
There he goes.
Slowly disappearing. And the great thing about that, this card here, we'll actually fill that out with all the information, exactly where the fish was caught, when it was caught, length, etc. And one day, hopefully, it'll be caught again and we'll learn a lot more about the jewfish at the Hawkesbury River. Well, the Hawkesbury River, New South Wales, has produced the goods. I have to ask one more time, Wayne, why do you love Mulloway so much?
Paul, they're the best fish in the river.
You know what? I can't argue with the man. How beautiful are these big chrome Jews? Make sure you come here, get a float in a houseboat and catch some cracking fish.